Hi, I'm Dave Wurzall, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on high school sports. We're at Amos Alonzo Stagg High School in Palos Hills. And with me today is the head soccer coach, Mike Keary, and captain, senior captain on the soccer team, Mohammed Jabara. We have a chance to interview them, talk about the season a little bit. Thank you guys for being here today. Coach Keary, let's start with you. You've been a head coach here for 15 years now so far. Give us a little background about yourself as a coach and how things are going.
Yeah, so my first season coaching here at Stagg was 2001. So I've been here, this is my 20th year here at Stagg. And I've been the head coach for the boys program for about 15 seasons. I coached boys and girls soccer for 15 years. I was a head coach for the girls for 5 years, so now I'm just doing the boys side. I'd like to say we've had a lot of success over the years. It's been a joint effort with the community and the assistant coaches and our administration. So our program, I think, does really well, and we hope that continues.
Good. I know that you. How about what do you teach? What's your subject area?
I teach English. So this year I'm actually teaching sports literature, which is a senior elective, and then freshman academic English too.
Good. Good. That's great to hear. Sport literature for a sport coach too. Nice talk.
Yeah.
Okay. How about and Mohammed? Let's talk about you. You're a senior, okay, and as a captain, you have a leadership role on the team, obviously. Let's talk about that a little bit. Like when you look at your schedule and the challenges facing the team, how do you see yourself as a leader, as a captain, functioning in that role with your teammates?
Well, my approach as a captain is that I want to make sure that my team is mentally prepared for every single scenario that's going to happen. So if we make a mistake, if we're able to concede, if we conceded a goal, if we make a mistake, I want to make sure that my team holds their head up high and looks and gets ready for the next play.
Good. So how to respond to a challenge or adversity, whatever happens on the turf or the field that day. Good. So let's talk about, this year is kind of exciting, where you're back in school regular, maybe masked up, and you've got a season. I know the IHSA is promising a postseason tournament. If I can put you on the spot a little bit, and for both of you to think about, how are things going so far, and how does it look for you going ahead in the season? I know you have a big game coming up real soon here.
We do. So it's still early for us. We're 3-0-2, and then we're actually headed to Lyons Township tomorrow to play LT, and they're the number 3 team in state. So we know that that's going to be a big test for us. But we're looking forward to it, and we feel like we're prepared to go and give them a match. But moving forward, every year we compete for a conference championship. That's one of our goals. I think we've won 9 conference championships over the last 16 seasons. So that's something. We have a very competitive conference, and we hope that we'll be in the mix for that. And then postseason, we shall see. I know we're hosting regionals here. So that's exciting, but anything can happen. So this year we're trying to take one day at a time, one training session at a time, and one match at a time, and see where that leads us.
Well, good luck. I mean, there's some real achievement there. Congratulations. Good luck in the regional. Mohammed, how about you?
I just want to emphasize what Coach said. It's just we want to take a game. We want to take it one game at a time, one practice every time. We want to keep that same mentality that we want to achieve more. We're not going to be satisfied with what we have. We want to conquer everything we can.
Great. No, that's great. And there really is only one game, right? It's the next one, and you're right. One game at a time is a great way to go into the season. That's a great, approach to it. So big game, you talked about Lions coming up. Who are the other big games or big opponents on the schedule for you?
And you name it. I mean, our conference, Southwest Suburban Conference is very competitive. Obviously Sandburg, we have at home next week. They're always solid, very dynamic attack. So that's always going to be a big match. But the Lincoln Ways are always very competitive. And Lockport right now is the number 1 team in the area, according to Southtown, and they are very good as well. So there's not a day off in the Southwest Suburban Conference. Each team could beat the other. So it's very competitive.
So, I mean, it sounds like an exciting schedule, maybe stressful at times, but makes for good competition and hopefully some intense play.
For sure.
Okay, how about this? Mohammed, I'm going to come back to you on this one. Any other sports you play? I got a whole slew here for you. How about that one first? Any other sports?
For Stagg, no, not really, but I feel like I play every sport.
As a fan or a supporter, as a Charger? Is that?
Oh, yeah.
And then athletically, you like to play other things. I gotcha. Favorite school subject?
How do I answer this one? I'm going to say I'm actually gonna say history. I'm gonna say history.
Why?
It's just I've been interested with it ever since I was a kid. So let's just go with history. And I'm not a big fan of math, so I guess that's another.
Okay, how about this one then? So, as a senior, as a captain, obviously, performing at a high level in soccer, you're going to hear this a lot. I'm sure you've heard already. Plans after high school. Where are you headed, or what are you going to do? Do you have any thoughts or ideas on that?
Well, for me, I always said that I'm 100% gonna go to college. Definitely, whether it's 2 years or if the opportunity comes up, 4-year scholarship, I'll definitely take it. But I don't know. We'll see what the future holds.
All right, well, good luck with you. And then the final question for both of you, all right? Looking for inspiration out there. What is your go-to motivational, either movie, music, whatever you got? Coach, you want to go first?
Yeah, well, my favorite movie of all time, this may be a shock since I'm a soccer coach, is The Natural, right, with Robert Redford from 1984. So I remember watching it as a young 6-year-old and just being inspired by the fact that, he overcame adversity, and then when his team needed him the most, he came through in the clutch. So that's still one of my go-tos, I think.
Great story arc for an athlete coach, right? And especially overcoming adversity and then coming through in the big moment, right? Right.
I might have to say Rocky. Just any of the Rocky movies. You just turn on the training montage, and then there you go. I'm motivated.
All right, good. All right, thank you guys for sharing that. Coach Keary, thank you. Mohammed, thank you guys. Good luck this year. Wish you guys the best, especially in the postseason, through conference, but postseason, of course, too. You've been watching Spotlight, a profile on high school sports. We're at Amos Alonso Stagg High School with Coach Keary and Mohammed. Thank you for watching, and good season.